today we are going to prepare some delicious and amazing ribs. So this is the ribs that we're gonna be making today, and these ones are some beautiful pressed fresh natural, and this one doesn't have no hormones, nothing at all. So let's enjoy all of this. This one is no artificial ingredients, and this one is a pork loin back ribs. So let's start preparing this, and let me show you first what are the things that I like to have before I'm going to start ensembling this delicious ribs. So I like to have a nice chalkboard. I like to have a nice plastic bag to put all the debris and all the garbage and stuff. Also, I like to have some parchment paper. And let's start having the parchment paper. I like to get these sheets of parchment paper because it really helps. So let's put 2 of them like this. And so I got this awesome thing of parchment paper. So that was on Amazon. So it's a very beautiful one. I totally recommend it. And let's start putting this. Let's remember to keep a very nice space, nice and clean. This is gonna help us to keep everything nice, beautiful, and clean also at the end. You guys going to see. So let's start doing this part. We are going to demembrane this, but before we're gonna do that, let me enjoy my tea. So today I posted a little video of saffron tea. Let me tell you, this is a sunshine tea. It's so good and delicious. Trying to remember to always get the real saffron and not a fake one. So let's start opening this. Let's remember this can be very messy. So let's start making like a little hole right here, you know, that way things will not drip. And let's remember, have a nice pair of scissors or use a nice sharp knife. So let's open these things like this. And I'm going to be using the plastic bag. And so to put things together, and so let's see, let's open these things like this. Okay, so once we have that, we're gonna put the scissors on the side. We're gonna grab the ribs and we are going to hold it very nicely. Okay, and then very slowly we are going to be moving the bag where this is in. Let's put this. Let's see all the mess that this has, and let's put everything in a little plastic bag that I am using, which this one is my plastic bag. Okay, so here's a plastic bag, and let's put everything in the plastic bag. Okay, let's get the plastic bag. And then something important is that we have to keep close to us is also some nice paper napkins. And the reason we're going to need some nice paper napkins is because we are going to pat dry this area. So let's have these paper napkins in here. Let's start drying the ribs. And it's because I'm going to demembrane the ribs also. So, and let's remember trying to always keep everything nice and clean. Our surfaces nice, beautiful, and clean is very important. And so let's throw the debris on. And so now let's cut a little paper napkin like this. Sometimes you can buy some that are already like halves. And I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. So I have this over here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this layer right here, which is called the membrane of the ribs. So let me show you how do I do that. So very carefully, I'm trying to grab this with my nail. It could be, you know, with your hands, or sometimes you can use like something else that might help you. So little by little, because this is not easy to do, we are gonna try to grab this with the napkin. Okay, you can see. Let me try to show you a little bit closer how this looks. This can become a little bit slippery. So this area right here is what we are going to pull down, and this is the membrane. So let's grab the other piece of the napkin. That way we can hold this a little bit nicer. And let's grab this area right here, like this, little by little. Take a look how I am working this part. Okay, so can you hear it? Okay, you can see how this is pulling. Okay, let's keep working this part right here like this. And let's try to grab it. And remember, you have to try to have like a little bit of muscle to hold this. And let's try to go one by one until you have a nice grip. So you can see this area right here. Let me show you, because sometimes it's kind of a little bit hard to show how this actually looks and what we're pulling. We're pulling this section down. So okay, let's grab now that we have a nice section to pull. Let's hold it. Let's use a new napkin. Okay, let me see. And let's use a little piece of the napkin, that way you guys can see it. And now, very carefully, you're gonna pull this. Look how it's coming. Oh yes, you take a look. That looks amazing. And then at the end, we're going to pull this like this, you know, like a blankie. And then we're gonna pull it. Oh yes, take a look. So this one was the whole membrane that we took off. Yeah, this looks amazing. So, and now let's grab all these things, let's put in the trash. So something important about this is that this is gonna help us to be able to marinate this very delicious. And so, and that way the ingredients we're gonna add in here is going to absorb a little bit better. So that's what I learned. So let's put some nice pink salt, that's what I'm using, or you can use any salt of your preference, any table salt of your preference. So let's put some salt in here. And now let's put some nice black pepper. I really love the coarse ground black pepper. My preference. Usually when I have the other one, it makes me sneeze. I don't know if it happened to you guys, but it happens to me. So now I like to put some nice cayenne pepper. I like the spiciness on my ribs. So if you don't like cayenne pepper, just do not put cayenne pepper. Don't worry. I like to put some nice red crushed pepper. Yeah, I like a little bit of spiciness in it. So let's do this part like this. And then let's add also some nice and delicious smoked paprika in it. And something I'm going to do with this, I need you to know guys, is that I'm going to put this in the slow cooker. So right now I'm massaging this very nicely. Okay, so let's massage it. Massage, massage. Okay, it likes to be massaged, the meat likes to be touched. And nice and massage. Okay, so now after we have done this, let's turn it around very nicely. Okay, and look at how beautiful this looks. So now let's add some more salt in it. Okay. And after we have put the salt in it, let's also put the black pepper. Let's repeat our ingredients very nicely, very beautifully. Now let's put some cayenne pepper. And then, oh yes, lots of cayenne pepper. And now let's put some nice crushed pepper. And let's give it a beautiful massage. Let's massage all this, okay. The meat is looking very beautiful. Okay, so once you have this like this, something I'm going to do is I'm going to add some nice sweet Babyback ribs. That is the sauce that I love to use for my ribs. Let me wash my hands. And so because something I forgot to get, that was my little brush. So let's look for our little brush. I found it. The little brush is right in here. Okay, and I have some nice sweet Babyback ribs. So I really love to use this one, and I highly recommend it. So let's put this in here like this. Oh yes, okay. And let's add some more. This doesn't need no water at all. You know, sometimes people they like to use like a little bit of water. No, don't use no water. So let's just brush this very beautifully like this. Okay. And this is gonna be going to our crock pot for about 6 hours. And then after the 6 hours, we're gonna take it out. After we take it out, you can cut it in each rib if you want. So after you do that, you can also put it a little bit more Babyback ribs and then put it back into the oven for about 350 degrees for about 20 minutes, and let me tell you, those are gonna be nice and super juicy. So yes, let's put all the big back ribs. Don't worry, I have another one already ready. So I have this other one right here, and it's already open. Sometimes it's kind of a little bit hard to open them up. So, and I have it already prepared for you guys. So, okay, and now let's brush this thing very beautifully, la 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 la, you know, with some action. And also you can put some nice music and start dancing to it, you know. So let's enjoy. It's gonna be so delicious dinner for your whole family, friends, not just for yourself. In this case, this is going to be for my meal prepping. I love meal prepping, so this is gonna be the meal of the week. So nice and delicious ribs. Also gonna make something else, but for right now, let me show you the ribs. So you can pair this with some delicious mashed potatoes, or as how I'm doing it, with some nice and delicious brown rice. So once we have this like this, let's open some room. So the room I'm gonna be moving this baggie to the side, and then I'm going to move this way like this, because I'm going to introduce you to the container for our crock pot, which this one is called my Instapot. And this is the container that I'm going to put the ribs in. So it looks very nice and beautiful. And what I'm going to do is, with my muscles, you know, I'm going to grab this very nicely, okay, very carefully, taking care, no messes, no nothing. And now let's put this around like this. This looks so nice, beautiful, and friendly. Actually, let's turn it around. I think that if we turn it around, it's gonna be much better. So let's see this like this. Oh yes, now it looks beautiful. Oh yes, look at how nice it looks. So let's grab some of the rest over here. Let's do just like that. Okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. Now let me just wash my hands. Remember, always wash your hands after you touch meat. Soap and water, okay, and dry very well. So let's move this out of the way. And now look over here. This area right here, we're gonna clean this like this, okay? Isn't this amazing? No messes. And everything goes just in one plastic bag. Okay, let's just make a little knot. Okay, this is ready, just trash. Okay, it's in the trash. So now let's just remove the table or chipboard, and let's keep working on this beauty. So right here I have some nice and delicious peeled garlic. So let's put about, let's see, this goes over here. Okay, and so this is gonna get a nice flavor while this is cooking. So after this, guess what? I have some beautiful small little garden right here, which is sage, rosemary, and thyme. So let's get a little bit of this, friends. Let's wash them up. I'm gonna grab a few things of this. They are nice and fresh. Let me just cut them very nicely. And it's gonna give a beautiful, delicious taste to our food. And I always love to use fresh herbs. So let me wash them. And so it's my little teeny tiny garden. I'm so excited about it, to have this and to introduce you to my little teeny tiny garden. So let's put this around. This one is the sage. Let's put some nice delicious sage around this. And then this is the rosemary. Smells so good, nice and fresh. So let's do this. I think this looks amazing. And now let's keep working on this like this. Okay, all of this looks so beautiful. Let's put the garlic like this. I think this looks so beautiful. Okay, so once we have this thing done, I like to add also some laurel leaves. So let me get some laurel leaf. I had it right here. And so this one is my laurel leaf. Let's put some in here. So this is completely ready. So I'm going to put this in the crock pot for about 6 hours. So let me walk you through my crock pot a little bit. And I'm gonna put this in the crock pot. So just give me 1 second. And I'm gonna show you guys what I'm going to do and how I am doing this. So I'm gonna bring my camera over here and let me show you the delicious things that we're gonna make. And this one is my crock pot. Let me show you my crock pot. This one is my new and fascinating crock pot I have. It's called the Instapot. So I just got it like about a month ago. So I'm very happy and excited about it. Let me tell you, I've been making some super amazing and delicious things. We're gonna connect this. Okay, it makes a sound. So now let's put this slow cook. And now let's put start. And let's close this. This is gonna be for about 6 hours. You guys can see it. Let me show you. This says 6 hours. Perfect. So now let's close our pot. And it's so funny because I had some people in my family who they said this looks like a Star Wars thing, but let me tell you,